Hi, excuse me. Is this seat free? The park is a little busy today, and I want a quiet place to sit. I saw you reading, so I hope this spot was still open.
Yes, of course. This seat is free. Please sit down. It is a nice morning, and this corner of the park feels calm.
Thank you. I come here when I need to think, but today my mind is not quiet at all. I have too many thoughts, and I do not know how to slow them down.
I understand that feeling very well. Sometimes the mind is louder than the world around us. When that happens, even a beautiful morning can feel heavy.
That is exactly how I feel. I look at other people, and they all seem so clear, so confident, and so focused. But I feel lost, and I keep asking myself what I am doing wrong.
Many people look strong on the outside, but inside they are also confused. We often compare our worst moments with someone else's best moments. That is not fair to ourselves.
Yes, I do that a lot, especially on social media. I see people studying, working, traveling, smiling, and looking perfect. Then I look at my own life, and suddenly everything feels small.
Social media can do that very quickly. It shows short, bright moments, not the full story of a real life. If you look at it too much, you can forget your own path.
I think that is my problem. I spend too much time watching other people and not enough time listening to myself. I want to focus on my own life, but I do not know where to begin.
The first step is very simple. Come back to yourself. Ask small questions like, what do I need today? And what is important for me right now? Big change usually starts with small, honest answers.
That sounds simple, but also hard. I am only 21 and I feel pressure all the time. My friends seem to know what they want, but I still feel unsure about many things.
Being unsure at 21 is normal. To be honest, many people still feel unsure at 35 too. Life is not a race with one finish line for everyone.
That makes me feel better. Sometimes I think I am late, even when I know I am still young. I tell myself I should already have a perfect plan for my future.
You do not need a perfect plan. You only need a direction, even if it is small. A person can move forward one quiet step at a time.
I like that idea. One quiet step at a time. But how can I really focus on myself when my attention goes everywhere? One minute I want to study, then I check my phone. Then I feel tired. Then I worry again.
A lot of people live like that now. The mind jumps from one thing to another, and after some time, it feels weak and tired. That is why a simple routine can help you feel strong again.
I do not really have a routine. My days change a lot, and I often do things without a plan. Maybe that is why I feel like my life is always moving, but not really going anywhere.
That could be part of it. A routine does not need to be strict or boring. It can just be a few small habits that help you return to yourself every day.
Can you give me an example? I think I need something practical, not only advice. If it is too general, I may understand it, but I still will not do it.
Of course. In the morning, do not touch your phone for the first 30 minutes. Drink water, open the window, take a deep breath, and ask yourself what one important thing you want to do today.
That already sounds better than my usual morning. I normally wake up and check messages right away. Then I see news, photos, videos, and my mind becomes busy before the day even starts.
Yes, that habit gives your attention away too early. When you begin the day with other people's voices, it becomes harder to hear your own voice. A quiet start can protect your energy.
I never thought about it like that. Maybe I give too much space to noise and not enough space to myself. I want more peace, but I keep inviting stress into my day.
That is a very smart thing to notice. Change often begins when we can name the problem clearly. Once you see the pattern, you can start to break it.
I also feel distracted by other people's opinions. If someone says I should do more, look better, work faster, or be more social, I think about it all day. It is like I let every voice enter my head.
That can be exhausting. Not every opinion deserves a place in your mind. When you focus on yourself, you learn to ask, is this helpful for me, or is it only noise?
I really need that question in my life. Sometimes I say yes to things I do not even want. Then later, I feel tired, angry, and disappointed with myself.
That happens when we do not protect our time and energy. Focusing on yourself also means setting boundaries. A small boundary can be as simple as saying, "Not today," or "I need time for myself."
I am not very good at that. I worry that people will think I am rude or selfish. I want to be kind, so I often put myself last.
Being kind is good, but forgetting yourself is not kindness. It is possible to be gentle and still protect your peace. A healthy no can be more honest than a tired yes.
That line is powerful. A healthy no can be more honest than a tired yes. I think I say tired yes too often because I do not want to disappoint anyone.
Many caring people do that, but when you always ignore your own needs, you slowly become empty inside. Then it becomes harder to give real love, real time, and real attention to others.
So focusing on myself does not mean I stop caring about people. It means I take care of my mind and heart first so I can live better. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. Focusing on yourself is not selfish when it helps you become healthier and more balanced. It is a way of building a stronger life from the inside.
I think I understand now. But I still worry because I lose motivation very fast. I start with energy, and then after 2 days, I go back to old habits.
That is why your goals should be small at first. Do not promise yourself 10 big changes in 1 week. Choose 2 or 3 simple habits and repeat them until they feel natural.
So maybe I can start with no phone in the morning, a short walk, and 1 study hour in the evening. That feels possible. It does not sound scary or heavy.
That is a great start. Simple habits are often more powerful than dramatic plans. When a habit is easy to repeat, it has a better chance to become part of your life.
I also think too much about the past. I remember mistakes and then I feel embarrassed again. Sometimes those memories make me lose confidence before I even try something new.
The past can teach us, but it should not control us. Everyone has awkward moments, wrong choices, and painful lessons. You grow by learning from them, not by living inside them.
I want to remember that. I think I punish myself too much for things that already ended. I keep carrying old moments like they are still happening now.
That is a heavy way to live. When you notice yourself doing that, take a breath and come back to the present. Ask, what can I do today? Because today is where your power is.
Today is where your power is. I like that very much. It makes me feel calmer right away. Maybe I spend too much time in yesterday and tomorrow.
A lot of people do. They either regret the past or fear the future. But peace usually becomes stronger when we return to the day in front of us.
Do you ever struggle with focus too? You sound calm and wise, but maybe you were not always like this. I feel curious about your story.
I definitely struggle sometimes. There were years when I worked too much and forgot how to rest. I looked successful from the outside, but inside, I felt disconnected from myself.
Really? That surprises me. You seem like someone who always knows what to do. It is strange how people can look strong and still feel lost inside.
Yes, that is very common. I learned that being busy is not the same as being focused. A full schedule can still hide an empty feeling.
That sentence speaks to me. Some days I do many things, but at night I still feel unhappy. Maybe I am active, but not truly connected to what matters.
That is an important difference. Focusing on yourself means choosing with care, not only staying busy. It means asking whether your actions match your values.
Values. That word feels serious, but I think I understand it. You mean the things that really matter to me, like peace, growth, honesty, and health. Is that what you mean?
Yes, exactly. When your daily life matches those things, your mind feels more stable. But when your life moves in the wrong direction, stress grows very quickly.
I think one of my values is growth. I want to learn, improve my English, and become more confident. But sometimes I forget that and waste hours comparing myself to strangers online.
Then growth can become your guide. Before you do something, ask yourself, will this help me grow or will this drain me? That question can save you a lot of time.
I love that question. It is simple enough for me to remember every day. I can even write it in my notebook and keep it near my bed.
That is a great idea. Writing things down can make your thoughts feel more real and clear. A small notebook can become a quiet friend when your mind feels crowded.
I used to write in a journal when I was younger. I stopped because life became busy, but maybe I need it again. It might help me understand myself better.
I think it could help a lot. You do not need long pages or perfect sentences. Even 5 honest lines at the end of the day can bring clarity.
This conversation is giving me so much peace. I came here feeling confused, and now I feel like I can breathe again. Maybe I do not need to fix my whole life today.
You do not need to fix everything today. You only need to care for yourself today. Tomorrow can be built from what you do with this one day.
That feels gentle, and I need gentle words right now. I am often too hard on myself. I speak to myself in a way I would never speak to a friend.
That is another thing to change. If you want to focus on yourself in a healthy way, speak to yourself with respect. A kinder inner voice can change your whole day.
I will try. Maybe when I make a mistake, I can say, "It is okay, I am learning." That sounds much better than calling myself lazy or useless.
Yes, that is a much better way. Growth becomes easier when shame is not leading the way. You can be honest with yourself without being cruel.
Thank you, Alex. I feel like I met the right person this morning. I came here with a noisy mind, and now I am leaving with a simple plan.
I am glad to hear that, Sophia. Sometimes one calm conversation can change the direction of a day. And sometimes a better day can become the start of a better life.
Before I go, let me say my plan out loud. No phone for 30 minutes after I wake up, a short walk, 1 hour of study, and 5 lines in my journal at night. I also want to ask myself, what do I need today? And will this help me grow?
That is an excellent plan. It is clear, realistic, and kind to your mind. If you follow it with patience, you will slowly feel more focused and more like yourself.
I will remember that. I do not need a perfect life. I need a real life that feels right for me. Thank you for your time and your calm advice.
You are very welcome. Take your life one step at a time and do not rush your own journey. Focus on yourself, trust the process, and let your peace grow little by little.